So bank placeholders came out. I'm probably gonna rearrange my bank. I may just make a placeholder for every item I'm going for. So it's easier to tell which items I have and which items I don't have. I don't know, I'll mess around with that. This is all the items I'm going for that I could think of, which I'm pretty sure is everything. But yeah, everything that has 0 means I don't have it yet. If it doesn't have a 0 next to it, then I have it, except for these 2 rings right here. I haven't gotten those yet. But other than that, you can pretty easily see what I have gotten and what I haven't. I just did a spot for the combined items. Like, I didn't do for the spirit shield, I didn't do an elixir or a regular spirit shield. I just did the finished product, a spectral, arcane, and this is what I'm doing for an Elysian right now. I wasn't able to get an Elysian to make a placeholder. Uh, so yeah, don't have that. So the boots, I don't have like a dragon boot and a primordial crystal. I just have once again the finished product. So yeah, that's where I am at right now. Well, since the shamans do not have a kill counter, I'm gonna have to count it myself, and I'm gonna be using a cannon, so I can't go by I was gonna go by HP experience, but I can't do that with the cannon. So I'm gonna have to go with a bone crusher. So I had the bones to get me 4,125 charges in my bone crusher. That will give me I have a 56.18% chance of getting a dragon warhammer within 4,125 kills. So hopefully I am on the side of luck. Or I guess it's not really luck. There's a bigger chance that I will get the Dragon Warhammer than there is a chance that I won't. Just slightly. So hopefully we get it in 4,125 charges. If we don't, then I guess I will be back here getting more charges. Not sure if it's a curved bone or a long bone. That's 1 in 5k, but I hope it's not a curved bone because there is one right there. Well, there is a long bone. I got a curved bone before, so one of them is 1 in 5k. This should hopefully give me 100% in this house. Gotta talk to this dude. And there we go, 100%. So that is that house done. Time to go lock it out. Wow, I just got my first spirit seed over there and 1.5 thousand kills. And then 2 kills later, I got another spirit seed. I wonder how rare that is, because if I've only gotten 1 in 1,500 kills, I'm sure it has to be rare, so that's pretty crazy. I just got 2 in like 3 kills. My goodness, my second curved bone. That's 2 curved bones now. 2 long bones. Pretty sure curved bone is 1 in 5k, so that could have been 2 dragon warhammers. Another long bone, and I am lagging horribly, so I'm probably gonna get out of here in a second. Long bone number 4. Dragon Medhelm number 2. Third elite clue. My last one was like 5 kills ago. I think those are 1 in 2. I think they're 1 in 1,200. So they're pretty rare. That's my third one. My malediction shard after 18 kills. I'm gonna go ahead and bank that, and I'll be back to get my odium shard. Another malediction shard too. That would have been awesome if that was an odium shard. Be done with that boss that quick. That would be great. Actually, I guess this boss isn't too bad. It's actually dropping some pretty good stuff. Yeah, so 2 malediction shards in what, 3 kills? There is a fedora. That's actually an item I forgot to put on the list, but that is an item that I needed to get. So that is now done. Number 23. There is a malediction shard number 3. That is my first one of those. So I have 2 pieces for the malediction shield now. I have the one from the crazy archaeologist, and now this one I'm gonna go bank that before I die and lose it. I wonder how much it's worth. I know the odium shard from this guy is worth quite a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this. 3 mil. That's awesome. There is my odium shard 3 at 149 KC. So that's both the shield parts that I need from this boss done. I might still keep killing it. The pet is this is one of the easiest pets to get, and it'd be nice to have another pet. But I'm gonna go ahead and go bank this before deciding what to do. Yes, there is the last piece I need for Varix, the Brassard. So that is my 3rd set complete. Another Carol's crossbow coming in at 626 chests. Bone number 29. Another item coming in as Serpentine Visage. Still need that blowpipe. Okay, finally Finally, the Tanzanite Fang. Oh my gosh, finally. I think I am at over 900 kills, so I was approaching 1,000 kills without the Tanzanite Fang. Finally. If that would have been a blowpipe, I mean a magic Fang or a serpentine visage, I would not have been happy. Better get a good task here, else I'm switching to Neve because Durdle has been sucking so much. Smoke Devils, that's actually pretty decent, although I already have the pets, so I don't need those, so I'm going to go ahead and skip them. Black Dragons. I guess that's decent now that I have a Zami Hosta, so I guess I will go ahead and go do some KBD. So I'm coming up on, I think, 180 kills or something like that, close to 100 or a little over 180 kills dry here at Chaos Fanatic, and I'm getting pretty bored of it, so I'm going to go ahead and switch up to a new boss. Apparently, these guys supposedly track your kills here, so I'm going to go ahead and check my kills. I know I've killed just a tiny bit over 2,500, like, I've tracked 2,500 kills, but I know I did like around 5 to 10 kills before I started tracking them. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to him. 3,477. They must track these little guys too. They must be tracking like when I was getting my favor up. Um, so I know I haven't killed 3,477 shamans, but I'm going to go ahead and use this number now to track the shamans I kill from here on out because I'm not going to kill any of these guys. I put my cannon in an area that doesn't reach them, so I won't be killing any more of them, but I'll just go off of 2,500, so um, I'm at 2,500 right now, with the counter at 3,477. Oh my, shield left half, and there may be some PKers up there they're gonna attack me. Oh, never mind, I guess they're fighting each other, but shield left half before a shield shard. That's very disappointing. Points, but sadly I got wyverns, and I don't want to do wyverns. So I think I am done with Durdle. The tasks just aren't that great. They're supposed to be really good for boss slaying, but nah, I don't like it. So I'm going to head back over to Neve. Chewed Bone number 30. Kraken Tentacle at 1,559 kills. Wow, another Kraken Tentacle on kill 1599. Yeah, 184 Aviancies, incoming AGS. So this should be kill number 500. I have been super dry here, so it's kind of you need balance. I got lucky on Scorpia and the crazy archaeologist. So now it's my luck has turned around at this boss. I can't remember what my KC was when I started this series, but I'm pretty sure it was at least 150. So I'm at least 350 dry of any shards, probably even more though. So yeah, that's pretty crappy. Oh, my crystal shield has degraded. Thankfully I only have one left. 20k cash coming in from my final kill. Item off the list, Dragon Chain Body on kill 478 off the Kalphite Queen. So that is an awesome item to have done. Another Dragon Chain Body. Dragon Chain Body back to back. That is the first time that has ever happened to me. 516 and 517. I got an item that I forgot that I even had to get, which is a Lava Battle Staff, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in my loot tab. So that is another item done. That is my 4th Dragon Chain Body, this task. So this task is turning out to be very profitable. That quest complete, maybe, possibly. So it's probably about 4 hours after the quest came out, so I'm definitely not the first person, not even close. But I still got it done pretty early. I'm going to go check the bosses. I guess I'm not done yet. I probably have to go speak to the king. Yeah, so I'm going to go speak to the king, and I think that should be complete. And then I'm going to go check out the little boss monsters you get afterwards. Alright, here we go. Is this quest completion? I'm going to get a little cutscene. Boom! The first ever old school RuneScape quest completed. Monkey Madness 2, 4 quest points. That should boost me to 250. Access to the Crash Site Caverns, 25,000 Slayer experience, 20,000 Agility, 15k thieving, 15k hunter, some pretty good rewards. And there was no combat experience, I'm pretty sure, so a royal seed pod. So Piers Zerkers can do this, although it might be a little hard, but I wonder if there's some training you can do afterwards. Interesting, monkeys aren't aggressive here anymore. Um, that's pretty nice, but like, I wonder if that messes up over there in that prayer room. That kind of messes up a training method. Although no one really uses that anymore with the Nightmare Zone, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. It's pretty nice though, just being able to run through the town without the gree. So I wonder if I need the monkey speak amulet. Oh, I probably do need that. Here we go, the moment of truth. Am I going to be able to get this training without my monkey speak amulet? Awesome. Okay. What can I train up? Just combat. I'm gonna pick, I guess, HP. 50,000. That's quite a bit. I wonder if you can do it multiple times. Oh, cool. So I get another one. I'm gonna do another HP. So that's 100,000 experience so far, maybe even more. Okay, so I think that's everything. Yep, quest complete. First drop, dragon javelin heads. That's off my second kill, so I imagine they're pretty common. So I was expecting dragon javelins to be pretty expensive because they are extremely good. Like looking at the when they showed them on stream, they had 175 strength bonus, which means they are going to hit really hard. I'm thinking like around 60 without a spec if you're in void. So that is going to be extremely strong. So I imagine many people are going to use them if they don't nerf it. So I was expecting them to be pretty expensive, but if they're this common off the monsters, then they may not actually be that expensive. I'm going to go ahead and go sell them and see how much they are. Watching a stream, I heard that they're a lot, so here we go. How much are they? They insta sold for, how much is that? Let's go ahead and check. So 32k each. Finally, my first ever rare, a Ballista Spring. It's probably coming in at around 130, 120 to 130 kills. So that's probably about normal. I imagine the drop rate is 1 and 128. So pretty cool. I don't think that one's worth very much. Sadly, it wasn't the gem, which is what I want, but it's still something. The dry streak is over. I think it is time for a bank video. I haven't done one of these in a while, and this is kind of a from scratch series. So a large part of it is kind of building the bank back up from nothing. So, and I haven't really shown what my bank's worth in a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and go through my bank really quickly, and I do have a pretty big loot tab right now of just like alkables and stuff that I'm gonna sell off, and I like showing those before I sell them off. I like seeing big loot tabs. So yeah, let's see what's in the bank. So here's my runes and teleports and potions. The 6k restores in my inventory are not mine. So anyway, yeah, 69 mil cash. That is pretty awesome. Just about 70 mil. 90k zulrah skills, ranger boots, Zami hilt, my only hilt that I've gotten so far, and then tons of alkables and stuff off Lizardman shamans. It's about 2.7k kills worth. A bunch of other stuff from the wilderness bosses, and Zulrah and Zami and Arma, and just a bunch of different bosses. Kraken. Yeah, so that's pretty much it right there. My only rare that I got off the gorillas. I've done probably about 150 to 200 kills, and this is the only rare I got, sadly. I think it's worth like 800k when I price checked it. So yep, there is my loot tab with like alkables and stuff. And then this is just like the miscellaneous tab, nothing really cool here except my dark crabs, which those are almost 15 mil right there. I've just fished those while AFKing other stuff. So I bought 100k dark crab fishing baits. I plan on using that all eventually. So nothing else really interesting in this tab. And here is the end goal tab all the stuff I want to get. I think looks pretty interesting or pretty cool. My Barrows sets are almost done. These two rings up here actually don't actually have, so pretend those aren't there. God Warrior's Dungeon, missing most of that still. I've only gotten a couple things there. Lots of D-meds. My max capes, I just put those there since I use those so often. Whenever I get gear out of this tab, I can just get max cape really quickly. So they're not really a drop I'm going for, but put them in there just for ease of access. 4D chains right now. Got all my Abyssal Sire stuff, my occults, all my Zora stuff is done. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Time to sell off all the alcohols and stuff and see how much it's all worth. 41 mil on pretty much just alcohols. That's pretty cool. Because there's a few things, seeds and fabric and these two things, but mostly alcohols. 109 Mystic Earth Staffs. That is pretty cool. 41 mil, 41.5 mil just alcohols. Inventory number 1. 29 mil. Inventory number 2. 12.25. Number 3. 900k. Next inventory, 184.8. I'm sure it's not counting my hilt and maybe some of these teleports. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the guide price, which is 184.8. Inventory, this is the last of my first tab. A lot of this stuff is not going to be correct. These javelin heads and these shields won't show up on the OS Buddy price, so this one's going to be a little bit odd. I'm going to go ahead and do it without the javelin heads because I know that those are incorrect in the GE. So I'm just going to do it without those first and go off the GE price instead of the OS Buddy price. Since the GE has the shield shards, but it doesn't have... Yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'll just do this. It's kind of hard to explain, but there we go. This should be pretty accurate for the GE price, so that's 18.8. And now I'll just put in these this javelin stuff, which is the opposite accurate in the OS Buddy instead of the GE. And so that is 1 mil. Getting into the boss loot tab, so it might go up a lot from here. I just added together all the other price checks to 246.75. I'm just going to have to manually put in the ring prices, but everything I can put into the guide thing right here is 20. There must be something wrong. So I figured out what it is. It's my dark crabs. They're not showing up in the OS Buddy. I guess no one's really buying raw dark crabs right now. But there is 22.6 plus these, which are 12 mil. So 35 mil. And the next inventory, I'm going to go ahead and uncharge these so I can price check them. Dang, 129 mil. And the final 3 mil plus a black mask and a tentacle. So that altogether is about 4 mil. I almost forgot my mud battle staff that I was wearing. So there's all of that added together is equal to 438.36. That is a lot more than I was actually thinking my bank was worth right now.